peace, brothers, sisters, and friends. I'm in the Garden of Eden. This is my store. I have clothes. I sell gluten-free vegan products. I have flowers, and I have snacks, sprouted, raw, dehydrated, goodness. I'm happy to be alive. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And I'm always contemplating life, thinking how to better my life and people that are around me, including family. Today I want to talk about, because it's, the Labor Day weekend, but what came to me without thinking of that was, what is your time worth? And, I've been shopping, I've worked a lot of jobs in my life. I worked for minimum wage. I've owned businesses, 3 businesses, at different times of my life. I think how old was I? I think I was 23 when I owned my first flower shop in Mississauga. It was called the Flower Studio. And I ran that for 4.5 years, and it was in a beautiful area right across from Square One. Like, just classy, just fantastic. I really enjoyed what I did. I loved it. I'm a giver. I always gave, more than whatever the people were spending, and I did well. I was successful while I was doing it. But I wasn't happy, so I left it. If you're not happy with something, it doesn't matter how much you get paid, how many tips you get. If you're not happy doing something, then you shouldn't do it. So I left that in Ontario, and I was maybe 28, going on 29. I left. I was scared. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to hit 30. I've been through 1 marriage at that time. I don't have any children. I thought my life was over, so I moved to British Columbia, to Kelowna, which was just beautiful at the time. And we're talking 22, 23 years, 24 years ago, almost 25 years ago, basically. A long time. And it was just beautiful. Sunny Okanagan. I thought I was taken away by it. I thought I was going to move to Vancouver, but when I discovered Kelowna, the Okanagan, I was just taken. I was just taken away. And so I ended up there. But that didn't last but 6 months, because the person that brought me there was someone twice my age, basically. I was young and, naive and innocent and looking for love, and I thought that was it, but that was not it. I contemplated what's worth more, love or money. I learned at a young age that money comes secondary to love, and I had choices. And I at 29 years old, I was dating someone twice my age who had everything to offer me, money-wise, was a multimillionaire. But I chose, when I was asked by this person, what would you rather choose? Would you rather marry someone for love, or would you marry someone that you can learn to love who has money? And I answered in all honesty. And I said, I was like, my heart just, I felt something hit my heart, and I said I would rather marry for love. And I knew right there and then that I had to think about and make a decision about the person that I was with. So I was honest with myself, and I left that relationship. And I gave back the car, the house, everything, to be poor, because I didn't have love. So today, I was thinking, what is your time worth? I have a business again, and I did it again. Anytime you want, you can do anything you want if you put your mind to it, and I believe that. And this is my 3rd time around. The 2nd time around, it was short-lived. It was in Kelowna. I don't even want to talk about that. But I moved from Kelowna because it was getting big. It was becoming, a lot of people, a lot of things going on, a lot of badness was happening. I didn't like that scene, and I had children. I gave up that, millionaire lifestyle for a poor man, thinking, for love, thinking that the intention was to be happy, to raise children, have a family, and I did have the children, but wasn't happy in that relationship for other reasons that come into play. I'll accept a certain amount of things in life. Like, doesn't matter if you're rich, but it matters the heart. It matters if you're compassionate and you're kind and you're loving. And you don't know that until you actually live with a person, right? And in front of me, I have a mirror, okay? I have a mirror here. And when you look in that mirror, look at that. How many times can I see myself? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Some days are better than others. Sometimes you see promise, and sometimes you see hope, and sometimes you see the opposite. That's a reflection of who you are, right? Everything is a reflection of who you are. How you keep your home, the company that you keep, the choices that you make, the jobs that you take. What is your time worth? Now, in life, there's minimum wage. If you're happy doing that, then go ahead and do it. I've done it. I've worked for minimum wage. Here it's $10 an hour, $11 an hour, because I wanted life experience. I wanted to be around people. I wanted to, it's okay. You're not lowering yourself. You're learning. Sometimes it's humbling yourself. It's okay to humble yourself and work. If you want to work at a fast food place or whatever, it's still service. It's still learning. It's still making, a difference by serving someone. And, you can enlighten someone's day just by smiling and wishing them a beautiful day. I was thinking today, that yes, I have my own business and I can make my own income. I could make $10 or I can make $100 in 1 hour. This is true. It's up to me. It depends what I sell. I guess I can sell a few flowers and make $10. I can sell a few dresses and make $100. And that could happen continuously, or it can happen, it depends on me. I'm in control, and you are in control. Like, when you look in that mirror, what do you see? You see yourself. You have to realize that that person that you see is you. Only you. There's no one else that you see in that mirror. It's just you. So you are in control of your life and your choices and your destiny. Nobody else. There's no one else when you look in that mirror. Like, I'm looking in the mirror right now. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm looking in the mirror. And I only see me. Do you see anyone else in there? There's no one else. There's no one else in that mirror. Just you, yourself. So if you're happy working for minimum wage, then bless you. Be happy. A lawyer makes $200 an hour, $300 an hour. Some lawyers make $500. Prostitutes make the same. That's their choice. That's what they want to do. Are you happy doing any of those things? Or are you just doing it for the money? That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter. You have to be feeling good about what you're doing at the end of the day with yourself. Your self-worth. Can you look at yourself in the mirror? Can you see respect? Can you see joy and pride and love and goodness with whatever job that you're doing in life? And if you don't, if you look in the mirror and you don't love yourself straight, not on any alcohol, vices, or anything like that, if you can look at yourself and feel proud that if your creator and your maker was in that mirror beside you, would you still have a smile on your face? Would you still feel good about your life, your choices, and what you're doing? It's reflection, right? The mirror is a reflection, and I think that Sundays is a good time for reflection. Here's a scarf, okay? And I sell this scarf. and it's from Sacred Threads. Sacred Threads from India. The clothes are from India, Nepal. They have an organization, and it says right on this little ticket, see that? It's a little beautiful little card. Sacred Deeds Foundation. They provide food and education for thousands of underprivileged children in northern India. There's the phone number. And how they do that? When you donate any amount of money, they match it. And they go there every year, a few times a year, and they meet with people and they support them by buying their clothes. And with the donations that you send to them and support, they build wells, water, so they can have fresh, clean water. Because you know in India, in some parts of the world, including India, they wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and they have these barrels on their head and they line up to get water. The water is not clean. Not like we have crystal clean. It's yellow, it's murky. So they're trying to build clean water for these people. So that's one of the good things in life that we can support. And there's many others as well. If you look, you'll find them. So on that note, I just wanted to share that with you. And I wish you well, and I always greet people when they come in the store. I thank them for coming in. I thank you for watching this, and if it helps you out in any way, then I guess I'm blessed, and it helps me, and that's the purpose of me doing videos, because it helps me, and I watch them when I need them. It helps me on my journey and my path, and nobody's perfect. Everyone, they call it mistakes. It's learning life lessons, no matter what. You win, you lose. It's all a lesson. It's there to teach, refine, humble, make you stronger, better. It's never like it's too late. There's never such a thing as, oh, it's too late. As long as you're breathing, it's not too late. I tell my children that. It's never too late. Never too late. You don't have a diploma, you're 60 or 50. It's never too late. Go get it. It's like $300, $100, whatever. It's easy, Take a test, you pass, got your diploma. It's never too late. There are people that are 50 and 60 that decide to go get a college degree. You can get anything online. You can be anything you want. It's just amazing. You want to be a spiritual leader, you want to be a medical health practitioner, natural health, you want to get into hair, design, or music, or write poetry, write books, sing songs, paint. Anything is possible if you will it and want it.